about what the State Department is doing in that realm. So first I thought I'd ask, because we're talking about technology, what is technology? Can you give me a definition of technology so that we're all on the same page? Who has a good idea? What is technology? It is a tool? Okay. Social media. It can show time. Sure. Faster, easier, innovation. I think I don't. Everybody can hear me, right? I don't need one. I'm good. I just need to advance my slides. So, excuse me. I thought this represents technology. So that's a little bit of a joke. And I found this years ago when I was going through my studies, and somebody had said, technology is anything that doesn't work when you want it to, as we're seeing today. But the reason why I put this here is to show some of the frustration that you might have with technology. Because if you've ever been asked to use technology in the classroom, you might notice that it fails an awful lot. It's very difficult. And so this is a nice little start to my presentation. But for this presentation's purpose, technology, we're going to talk about any digital content, audio, visual, courses in general, and the platforms that are used to deliver them. So that's what I will be referring to technology as. So, perfect. Does this work? Nope. Not yet. Almost there.
It doesn't work.
No, you have to point it towards the laptop.
Point towards the laptop?
Towards that.
Aha! So, going back to what is technology. I think you had mentioned technology is a tool, right? If it's not used correctly, it's not going to work. So using technology for the sake of technology is a good way to fail. And I would never recommend anybody use technology. It's not a magic spell that's going to make things work better. It is something that, if used properly, can enhance your skills, can improve what you're doing. But just by virtue of being technology, it's not going to be any better. So, what are some of the potential benefits? Who has some ideas? Yes.
It connects to a vast audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you can. It is very easy to use, and without
Is it very easy to use?
Easy in the sense is that with a click of a button you can get connected with a vast number of audience.
Okay, so there's the connection with audiences. Good.
Since we are in this ecology and environment thing, it's environment friendly to start off with. Like we don't need papers and printouts and handouts and anything.
True. It's environmentally friendly. Sometimes there is an environmental cost, but we'll ignore that.
I have a disagreement. It cannot be mistake. We are continuously buying phones and all, and they are also polluting the environment.
There is an environmental cost associated, but there are ways that it can mitigate some of the environmental issues that we've been talking about this week. Good. Any other ideas? Yes.
Saves time, I guess.
Saves time. Why does it save time?
For teachers to, within 30 hours, we could show them 1 year things. Or
Okay.
a trillion years thing.
Okay.
Just for 30 minutes time.
So you
But if
can.
we could talk and elaborate, it could take a lot of time.
Okay.
So it saves our time.
It saves the teacher's time by
But planning may take time, but
planning takes time.
implementing it saves time.
Okay, I see what you're saying. So when you're implementing
Yeah,
something,
inside the classroom.
you can plan it ahead of time,
That takes
and
time.
it's already packaged so that it's easy to deliver.
Yeah, some time.
Okay.
Makes
Yes.
makes the teaching and learning activities very catchy, interesting, right? Effective.
I would say only if it's used correctly. But it can be, yes. Potential benefit. And sir?
Encyclopedia of sharing and connecting information.
Good. So a way to share and collect information.
Encyclopedia, more than that.
I'll do.
have information at the tip of your hand, so you don't need to go and buy book or search, run over the bookstores and all to collect information. You can just Google it and find whatever you want to.
Excellent. So I guess my presentation is done. You guys have been. Yes, exactly. We'll do one more, and since we've done some on that side, how about we do?
A mass feedback. You can get a feedback in mass at a time.
Get lots of feedback. Yes, excellent points. So you've already addressed a lot of what I'm going to say, but something that we haven't quite gotten to yet is you can learn at your own pace. You can learn anytime, anywhere, any device. It used to be I would have to wait for my teacher in the classroom to learn. Now I can download everything on my phone, read it thanks to the internet. I can read it on the car, unless you get car sick, so maybe that's not a great idea. You can do it in the middle of the night if you can't sleep. You can do it on your laptop computer. You could do it on a traditional computer, on a phone. Technology has the potential to allow you to erase barriers, that you can access information anywhere. And as we had already said, it helps connect learners. And it helps connect teachers. So one of the things that we've been talking about a little bit is the ability to create a network of support. And as a teacher, technology gives you the opportunity and the potential to interact with teachers around the world. So now you can get advice on classroom management techniques from a teacher in Bolivia. Or you could do academic writing from a teacher in Russia. You don't have to rely on the resources that are immediately around you. Now you have this connection that is possible anywhere. And as a learner, I can be connected to a native speaker or to